The accent has indicators that help you to know whether the output is on or off, whether it is set to the internal or external computer, and whether you are connected to the Bluetooth adapter or not, all without having to go into the output menu. I am going to show you how to read these indicators. The area that we are going to be watching for the various indicators is right up at the top right of the screen. It is probably pretty hard to see right now, because output is turned off, but there is a keyboard and an arrow up there. Now let's go ahead, turn the output on and see what happens. And now you will notice that the keyboard icon at the top right has turned white. This indicates that the output is now on and anything that is typed will be sent to the computer, whether that is the internal computer or an external computer. An external computer is a desktop computer, laptop, or a tablet, such as an iPad. Remember at the beginning of this video, I told you that there is a keyboard icon, and an arrow up at the top right? Well, you haven't seen that arrow yet because the output destination has been set to internal, and when that is the case, that arrow does not turn on. Let's turn the output destination to external and see what happens. When I turn the output destination to external, you will see that an arrow lit up right above the keyboard icon. At the moment of this recording, I have my accent paired, and connected to a Bluetooth adapter, which is why my arrow is currently blue for Bluetooth. Here is a quick FYI, regarding any Bluetooth device, whether it's a speaker, headset, anything, not just the accent. Bluetooth devices have two states they have to be in for the two devices to communicate with each other. They have to be paired, and also they have to be connected. It is possible for them to be paired but not connected. Take for example, a husband and wife. They are paired as long as they are married, but if they are too far apart from each other, they can't connect and communicate. Same idea with the accent and the Bluetooth adapter. If the two are too far away from each other, they are still paired, but they aren't connected and therefore can't communicate with each other. The Bluetooth adapter is great for when you want to use an external computer but you also want to be mobile with your accent. You don't have to plug a cable into your accent every time you want to use the computer. You don't have to unplug a cable every time you want to get away from the computer. You don't have to worry about forgetting to unplug the cable before driving away in your wheelchair while it's still plugged in and dragging the computer with you, not that I'm speaking from experience. However, the Bluetooth adapter has drawbacks, such as the price and the fact that it is pretty small. If you are taking it back and forth between home and school, or home and work, there becomes a chance that it is going to get lost. With the accent, you don't need to use the Bluetooth adapter to use an external computer, you can simply plug a cable into the accent and into the computer you want to use. When you want to do this, you will need to change the output method to USB. When we do this, the arrow at the top right will be white instead of blue. And before I end this tutorial, I will say that the only reason I made this video inside of the output menu was so that I could easily switch the settings and show you how they affected the indicators. In reality, you should almost never need to come into this menu other than to change the output method, calibrate the mouse, and to load or update the computer access pages. I am going to be creating tutorials for calibrating the mouse. It isn't hard, but there's some things you need to know that will make your life easier, and another tutorial on when and how to update the computer access pages.